Alright, how is everybody doing? Welcome back to the Homestead. I'm headed over to the new field that we plowed in yesterday. I want to get a little lime spread on it, and then we will gonna get the grass planted, try to get it rolled. We don't necessarily have to get it fertilized because we're not going to be able to cut it this year. As long as we get it over the winter sometime, it'll be fine. I got the hopper full and brought an extra bag of limes. This is a pretty good sized field. I did get the stones picked out of it last night, so that job is done, thankfully. Let me drop that off. I can keep the front end loader on there. But let's get in here and we will start off with some lime spreading. Let's see how bad it was. Oh, wait. I haven't got the field information yet. Let's see how much that's going to cost us. $3,100. Oh, awesome. Big run of clay right through the middle. That's good. But let's get started. Even this back out to where it needs to be. So we got the best type on one side and then the worst through the middle. But it's just a grass field, so it should be fine. But I'm going to get this knocked out and I'll be right back with you. Wow, never mind. Look at how fast it's chewing that lime up. Alright, well, there's going to be several trips to the store, but I'll bring you back in a little bit. Alright, well I was just up here seeing Norm about getting some more lime and maybe another bag of seed. The barge came by and you should have seen the truck that got off of it and went over to whoever it is that bought this new area of land over here. That was a nice truck. Maybe we can catch him when he's here and at least introduce ourselves. I don't want to keep sneaking over and looking at his property, but it is interesting. I'm curious. But let's get this. Oh, while we're up here talking to Norm, let's see what he's got. A Uniwrap. Nothing I need. Alright, big bags, lime. I'll get 6. That's not going to leave me with enough for a bag of seed. So we'll get 4. And 1 bag of seed. Money's getting tight on the farm. Alright, Norm. You gonna get your boy to load it up for me? I'll wait right here. Alright, the guy that works up here with Norm got us loaded up. Appreciate it, Norm. Alright. Let's get back over here and hopefully this is enough. If not, we may have to run up here right quick and sell some vegetables or take a tree down or something. Cash is getting tight, at least until that silage ferments. We can sell it then. $360. We hadn't been that low in a while. But it's all part of it, I guess. If I ever expand, I think I like this way. It's a nice looking area over here. I don't know that we'll ever need to expand. There's a lot of room still here. But you never know. here so I ain't so far away from the tractor. My long early morning run. Yeah, you can see the nitrogen on this was pretty bad. Shouldn't have left the tractor running. Didn't know I was going to be gone that long. But we'll get over here and get it filled up. Alright. Back to our time lapse. Okay, well, the 4 bags we bought didn't make it. We're real close though. I did have another little partial bag back at the farm, but it only had like 127 liters in it. So I'm gonna come up here and get one more to make sure we had the money. I brought the chicken eggs with us. This is actually the first time we were ever able to sell chicken eggs. We didn't get to sell any in Silver Run because they were contaminated. So here's another first for us. I checked the money, or the sales, and actually the port had the best deal. Best price anyway. Find out where they want them. There it goes. Oh, okay. You're making a little bit on this. Made $2,100. Almost 22. Well, over 22 with the environmental score. Let me go over here and talk to Norm again. See what we can get us another bag. I think one more should do it. Now give me just a second. Alright. Well, I told him he didn't have to get anybody to help us load us up this time because we're just going to fill up out of the bag right here, and then we're just going to take the bag with us on the forks. But while I was up here, Norm said whoever the new guy is, he hadn't caught his name yet because he hasn't bought anything. He just keeps bringing stuff with him, is unloading a lot of equipment. So he said there was tractors and trailers, and so maybe he's just a farmer hearing that there's a tractor, and I believe he said a telehandler. That makes me think more farmer than anything. So I can live with that. Like I said, as long as it's not some big commercial something that's going to destroy the soil. I've had a bad experience. Let me get over here to the field and I'll see you in just a second. Alright, well, as usual, I just have one little strip of a piece to finish. I think we should be able to get it with this. Seriously. Alright, well, I left the bag right down here. It took a crazy amount of lime for this field. Well, not really, not since it was untouched soil. Like, the only thing we ever did was cut the grass, but we just have such a small spreader, which worked good for us before, but now with these fields, we might have to look into an upgrade on that pretty soon. As this is just crazy. I think I refilled it 2 or 3 times while I wasn't recording, so there was a lot of trips back and forth to the trailer to refill on lime. But I'm 100% sure we'll get it now. Whew. All right. That's it. Let's go get our seeder. We will get this grass planted, and like I said, I think we're going to try to roll it today. Fertilizer's not really a priority. Glad to see we got a few $1,000s off those eggs. Let's see how close we are on this. 94%. Okay. So we may be selling some of that next episode. Sell that, we can start looking at getting the contractors in to do our cow shed. Which would be awesome. I'd really like to have them going as soon as possible. Some milk and later on some ground beef sounds real nice. Chicken eggs and the occasional chicken whenever they stop laying is good, but it's also good to have variety as well. If we ever get going big enough, I might be able to get some pigs and some bacon. But let's see, I'm going to drop off the spreader. We will get the cedar. Luckily with grass, we don't have to worry about weeds because it grows in thick enough. Drop that off, and now that I'm not carrying any bags, I can also take this back off. Oh, look out, Milo. Didn't see you in the tall grass there, buddy. Easy. It doesn't like coming off when you got a front weight on. There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping we'll get to talk to the new neighbor pretty soon. I am just absolutely curious into what he's got going on over there. According to Norm, and from what I've seen, they're putting some money into the area. Well, let me get over here to the field, and we'll get the seeding. Let's get the seeder turned on. We will drop it down. And we are planting grass in the old grass field. I know we could just stay cutting the meadow grass, but the yield you get when you can fertilize it and, you know, have good lime for it and all this it's a lot higher, so it'll be worth it. Well, let's get on a time lapse. I know this one's going to take a while, so I will see you in a little bit. Alright, that just about got it. Just after 1 o'clock here. It's a pretty good sized field, yeah. That's all this smaller equipment. This stuff takes a while. But I'm going to pull over here to the truck, and I think I'm going to load up the rest of that seed into here right quick so I don't have to deal with that bag. Yeah, the only thing we got left to do now is roll it. Like I said, we can fertilize anytime over the winter. I guess after we roll, next job's going to be to cut in the next field. Ooh, just barely fit. What, by 12 liters? You know, I was looking, this right here would be a pretty good section to have as well. Pretty wide open and flat. I'm hoping if we make enough money off the silage to get the cow barn, get a few cows, we can also maybe buy a real tree planter so I don't have to use our lovely shovel. We'll get back at the house. I think we're going to go ahead and get the rollers on and get started with that. Wait, who is this? Somebody sitting in a car? Kind of want to block them in. Let's see what's going on with this. Must be around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. All right, give me a second. Let me see what this guy wants. Well, all right. So I have met the owner of the 2 pieces of land over there that have been newly purchased and started building on. Guy's name's Braden. Seemed like an alright guy. He apparently plans on bringing some horses out here. Wanted to know if I had any oats or hay for sale. Said he'd rather buy from someone local than to import it. I told him I didn't have any oats from this year, but as you can see, I rode over there with him and showed him the grass field that we just finished planting, and told him I plan on cutting another one the same size to plant next year, and I didn't really have a crop in mind, so he said if I would plant oats, harvest them, and deliver them to him. You can see right here, oats. The best price we can get is like $11.57, and that's, you know, best case scenario. Told me he'd pay $12.50 per 1,000, you know, because having it delivered and all, put in his grain silo. Said he got a grain silo in, and one of his sheds, and he's got some more fences going. Told me to go over and check it out. He also told me with hay, he's needing hay. But he told me he'd pay $125 per 1,000 liters. So $12.50, $125. We could make a little bit more money. I did tell him I could probably let go of a few bales of hay. But I think what I'm gonna do, since now we have an invitation and I'm no longer creeping around, is we'll go ahead and get the roller hooked up and bring it over to the field, but then we're going to jump in the truck. I think we're going to go see the setup for the guy that we're going to be delivering to. So yeah, he agreed that that field, you know, about the same size over there would be just fine for him. So we'll get that cut in, and we can put oats in that for him. Thing is, we sell him the oats, but we still get to keep the straw. I don't know if he'll need any straw bedding for his horses. Still got to decide what to do with the little field over there, but all in due time. So I will see you in just a second when I get over here to the truck. Alright, let's get over here to the farm. We'll drop this trailer off. Really shouldn't be driving through this grass. This isn't my land. Haven't really seen the owner out here ever, but still, not my property. But the roads are all fair game, so no matter if you own the piece or not. I do need to find a little bit better place of storing this, because right out in the middle of the yard is not really that great. Maybe right in here? Yeah, I believe that would work. Yeah, that's out of the way. I'm gonna get over here to Braden's, I guess, ranch, and I'll bring you back in just a second. Alright, here we are. This is the fence we saw last time, which is, I would just love to know how much he paid for this fence alone. Looks like they haven't got much further on whatever's going to be built here, but he has had a really nice fence put in. Oh, there he is. He pulled up over here, I guess. Oh wow, there's the truck that Norm was telling me about. He said he didn't know where he would be, but to go ahead and take a look around. Wow, he has got some work done. Speaking of work, look at this piece. A Lizard F350. Nice. Thought I saw something in there. Oh, just a horse trailer. You know, I don't mind coming to have a look around, but I don't really want to open the guy's doors up. Oh, that's the telehandler that Norm was telling me about. He's got a fast track. Wow. Yeah, that's what I need to pull the plow with right there. Nice big trailer. Looks like he's got him a water pump going. Yeah, he's set up on a lake over here too. Guess the only thing I got going for me is my lake maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah, this is, I don't know what this is. I guess maybe the horses will be in here. Oh, he has had stamped concrete tiles put in. These aren't just going to be any kind of horses, I would imagine. This is a very nice, elaborate setup just for horses. It's kind of overkill. You think about it, all horses really need are oats, and look at the silo he's put in. That's insane. Dryers in it. Wow. Maybe we can be like him when we grow up. I don't think he's got anything else out this way. Looks like he did finish the gravel on out. And this is the edge of his land right here because he doesn't own the next section. We're going around this way because we haven't seen out here. It's another little lake. He's got some nice trees around his lake. I like that. Whoops. Stay on the road. It's like somebody was getting into the firewood. Yeah, the guy who used to own this land, he put a lot of time in. He just never got it completely where he wanted, apparently. Alright, well, we got some pretty well guaranteed sales coming up. Maybe we can learn a little more about this Braden guy, figure him out. Let's get over here and do this rolling of our field. And then maybe we can start cutting in the next one here pretty soon. If not today, definitely tomorrow. But yeah, that Lizard car, he likes his Lizard brands, but that thing right there, you couldn't really do much on this dirt road, but you could tell just by listening to it, that thing's fast. He says the truck stays here. That's the, what do they say, farm truck. Never seen such a nice farm truck. And the car is the one he rides back and forth and ferries over whenever he comes out here. I don't think he's planning on living out here. I'm not sure, though. But I'm going to get into this rolling. We'll do a little time lapsing. I'll see you all in just a second. Alright, and that does it. Let me double check the map. I believe we got it all. Excellent. It's getting pretty late in the day. I don't know that we'll get the entire field cut in, but I think I want to go ahead and at least do the outline just so I can see what I'm getting into. And I know the video is getting a little long, so let me jump over here, get the plow, and I'll bring you in when we get started. Alright, I want to kind of try to line this field up with this other one. But I do want to leave room in case we want to cut a road through here, so that should be fine right there. I did repair the tractor right quick while I was over there. That was about $270. This field might end up being a little bit bigger. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go all the way to the road. That would be a monstrous field with our equipment. Alright, but hang tight. Let's do a quick time lapse, and then I'll get it going. Alright, well, you get the idea. It's going to be about the same size as the other one. Maybe just a shade bigger, but not much. Yeah, it'll be a little bit bigger. But it's starting to rain on me here. I might plow a little bit more until the ground gets saturated, but can't do a lot more. But the tractor got washed off. That's good. But I believe this is where I'm gonna leave you at. It's been a good episode. We actually got to meet the neighbor, Braden. Seen a little bit more of his operation. I don't think that's it yet, but there's a lot of nice equipment already over there, so got me a little jealous of that. But yeah, I got the grass planted. And I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Hope to see you on the next one. I hope to see you in the Corpy production map coming out in just a couple days here. So y'all have a good afternoon. Thanks for watching.